Let me tell you the truth. What made you valuable 5 years ago won't keep you valuable 5 years from now. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to future-proof yourself and stay ahead of the curve no matter what happens next. I'll break this down into 4 powerful mindsets and strategies that you can start applying today. Let's lock in. The only constant is change. Jobs are changing, industries are changing. Of course, the big thing right now is AI. I think it's important to realize that since the only constant is change, this is a great time to embrace it, because winners actually appreciate and embrace change, as where the losers always get left behind and get stuck on what they used to do and what used to work. You need to be a lifelong student now. And honestly, I feel like you should have always been that way, but the world is now screaming it out loud like, be a lifelong student. You can't just do the same thing you did before. Things changed. Now we got to change along with it. If you ever feel stuck and outdated, it's not your fault that things have changed, but it is certainly your responsibility to evolve. You've heard some of the most popular CEOs now who have said AI is going to replace like 90% of the jobs that they currently have. So what does that mean for you and I? That means that you have to be willing to adapt. You have to be willing to learn again. And the good thing about that is you've all heard the saying, you learn something new every day. So today is no different. The good thing about it is that in the era that we're living in now, when it comes to technology, all this technology really is just helping us be more efficient, but you do have to take on a different perspective. It's funny because I just mentioned that YouTube is actually the second largest search engine in the world, but it's amazing how people are starting to chat GPT things before they even pick up Google. Well, just imagine there's going to be more technology coming out that's going to make your life even easier, but also it's going to change the industries that we're currently working in. It's going to change the value of your current skill. So in this video, you're going to see that there's a way for you to increase the skills that you have that are going to make you valuable in the years to come. I know what you're thinking. There's a lot of talk out there about people losing their jobs, robots taking over everything, XYZ. But I want you to know, you have to follow the signals and not the noise, because this is about a mental shift as well as a technological shift. But ultimately, if you follow the signal and not the noise, then you're going to get to the value of what this particular time period has to offer. Consider the creator economy, for instance. We have AI that can help us become our own full-fledged media agency all on our own. The teams that you would have to build, even let's say a year ago, is dramatically different from the team that you would have to build now, because AI helps you, even as an individual content creator, to actually be able to do things that 5 to 10 people would have had to be required to do in the past. So that's a benefit to you. But if you heard that and you felt like, oh man, my job is going to be taken away because ChatGPT now can do what my job can do, then you're going to get lost. That's more of the noise. Now let me give you the signal. Instead of you just being the content creator, now you're the director. So you can be way more hands-on when it comes to the process of producing the content, producing the copy, directing the entire flow of not only just the filming process and editing, but also the messaging, the posting schedule. I mean, things that, would have been easier for you to do in the past if you hired people because we didn't have the same tools that we have. But now we have those tools. And so it's actually a benefit if you follow the signal and not the noise. You want to rebuild your identity often. Most people are stuck because they get too attached to who they are or who they used to be. Of course, I've talked about this in my other videos. That's an ego thing, right? Edging God out. But either way, the key is you want to evolve constantly. Look at yourself as a software. Every so often, there needs to be an update, right? You need to go from one version of the operating system to another. Sometimes it's a incremental change like a 2.0 or 3.0, and sometimes it's a massive overhaul like a brand new version of the operating system. You're not waiting for something to happen now and have to be reactionary. You're being proactive, and you're paying attention not only to the climate of the world and how things are changing technologically, but you're also paying attention to how you're changing. This is a major way of being able to future-proof yourself. Hey, go ahead and drop a comment. Tell me, what's one part of your identity that you need to update to match the future that you want? All right, so as a quick recap, the 4 mindset shifts that you need to focus on. Change is constant. If you don't change, trust me, change is going to happen to you. Learn how to learn. Become a lifelong student. Those who learn every day win every day. Follow the signals, not the noise. It's called signal to noise ratio. Be willing to rebuild your identity every single day. Update yourself. Just like the operating system on your phone or computer, never get left behind. Always remember, skills expire, but learners don't. Stay learning and stay becoming. Comment below and let me know, what's one skill that you're willing to commit to learning this month? Let's build this momentum together. If you got this far in the video, much respect, love, and appreciation. Make sure you subscribe, click the bell for notifications, like the video because it does help boost the algorithm, and also comment. Definitely want to hear what you guys are going to be changing and committing to this year to make sure that you stay ahead of the game in the future. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.